Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Coaster 100 Million, the live stream series. This is episode 5, and I am your host with the most, Silly McGooserton. If you don't remember, our goal in this series is to get our park revenue up to $100 million, and that is when we're going to quit this series and consider it complete and beaten. Anyway, if you guys are new to this channel or new to this series, give me a like, give me a comment during the live stream, and also subscribe for me. So without further ado, let us get into episode 5. So I got the game paused right now. I'm going to go ahead and unpause that and let our park start to move a little bit. So we still have 3 challenges active right now, as you can see up here in the top left. We have build a coaster with at least 2 inversions, build a coaster at least 800 meters long, and achieve a scenery rating of 40. So we've got a little bit of money stored up. Let me go ahead and change our simulation speed to a little bit faster. So we've got over $13,000. And if you don't remember last time I said I think that we're going to build a coaster or a log flume or something to that effect. I think, let's see what kind of coasters we have here currently. Okay, we've got Looney Turns. Okay, we have a Junior Ride, Junior Dragon, we have Junior Wendigo, and we have another American Arrow, which is the first thing that we built. So I'm thinking, I kind of want to knock out 2 of these challenges here. Build a coaster with at least 2 inversions and build a coaster at least 800 meters long. I think that's going to give us a couple $1,000 reward. So while that's simulating, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make another American Arrow, because we want to be able to have a coaster that can invert. So this is going to be our best bet, I believe. So I'm thinking what I want to do is, let's see how close to the edge over here we can get this, right? So we can get this all the way over to here. So I think if we put that there, our station. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me undo that. Let me go back to our coasters and start that again. Okay, let's see. Our station can go there. Let's move it over just a touch. Maybe down here a little bit. Kind of like in this area here. I want to raise it up a bit. Right? I'm going to raise this platform up. We may have to do a little bit of repathing over here just to get this to fit better. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough room to get down off of this. We could probably figure it out. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add another station. We're going to keep this how it is. Let's see, how much room do we have over here? I can barely see that line. Okay, we don't have really any room on the other side of the track, so let's leave it how it is. I believe that's entry left, exit left. So let's add another couple of pieces of station on. Alright, so we've got that. Now I want to go to the back side, add a regular standard track, and slightly move that up. Come on, move up there for me. Alright, just a little bit like that. And we're going to move this back down to 0, and we're going to put our block brake section. So that's going to allow us to put multiple trains on the track. Now we are going to make this a bit longer of a coaster. So we're going to have to probably put a mid-break run on this track just in order to be able to run. I'm going to try to do 3 coasters, I think, on this one. So we're going to go ahead with a max train of 9 number of trains. Yeah, we'll change that a little bit later. I just want to change the color because I don't want this to be the same color as the other tracks. The other is red. So let's change this whole thing to blue. Something like this. Blue and blue and blue. Okay. Let's see, the car color. Let's make the car color yellow. Yeah, let's do yellows. Various yellows on the car coaster. Something like that should be good. No music, okay, that's fine. Let's go back to edit the track. Just so it looks quite different, quite the opposite of that other coaster that we built. And our money is just going to continue to pile up. Let's just go ahead real quick and check in on our park here. Let's check on our park and our finances. Alright, so we're still making money, which is good. Let's see, our coaster broke down and it's now been fixed. Okay, great. Marketing, staff, let's just check our staff real quick. Okay, that's looking okay. Let's go ahead and just bump this person up since they're a little bit unhappy. And let's see, we'll go 170 on their salary. Our guests, our attractions and shops. Let's see, everything's still making money. The Wild Blue is currently broken down. That's not good. Our shops, okay. Our, how come our hot dog stand's not making a lot of money anymore? What's the problem here? What is the problem here? Don't see any information really on that. Our Chief Beef isn't making a lot of money either. I'm thirsty after Chief Beef. I need a bathroom after Chief Beef. Well, we have a bathroom and we have drinks, so I don't know what you're so upset about. I don't know why I don't know why that's not making any money. What I think I might do though is since people are seemingly thirsty, I'm going to go ahead and grab this milkshake stand and I'm going to move this over here, right? And we'll just slide this over, maybe back in this area actually. Maybe this might be a little cool area for them. Yeah, we'll put them right in there. Hopefully that'll make some money as well. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing here with our coaster. Click that, go back to edit. Excuse me here, let me just get a quick drink. Alright, that's better. A little bit of a dry throat going there. Okay, so we want to make two inversions, and we want to make this at least 800 meters long. And we need to do a mid-break run as well. If you're not sure what that is, I will surely explain that for you. So let's have this dip down right off the bat and shorten it up, right? So we're going to dip that way down, just like that. And we're going to have it... Oh wait, no, I want to take the chain lift off. There we go. Take that chain lift off, curve it over this way. Just give that a little bit of a curve like that. Curve it right around here. Yeah, something similar to that. Maybe shorten this up. Right, kind of like that. Wait, which way is this first hill tilting? Is it tilting at all? A little bit, a little bit. Alright, so something like that, right? Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Let's tilt this around more. Tilt this back down, and then we're just going to straighten this guy back out to 0. I apologize if you hear my dog barking. She barks at everything. Alright, so we're going to straighten that out. Now we're going to go ahead with our chain lift. And we're just going to get that going uphill at a nice clip. I'm not super satisfied with the way this looks here. This is kind of ugly. So let's just select that, and we'll do some smooth banking, and we'll do some smooth all, just to smooth that out a little bit. Now it looks much better. Okay, so let's go ahead back up here on our chain lift. We're going to make it go straight up, and then we're going to flatten it out a bit as it goes up. Flatten, flatten, flatten over the top like that. Okay. So now we're back to regular track. We're going to have this go downhill at a nice smooth clip. Oh, look at our money coming in. Look at our money coming. Monthly profit still around $2,000. So we're running pretty good here. Let's just check our notifications. I wasn't really taking a close look at all that. Okay, everything still looks good. Alright, so we're going to come down this hill. We're going to extend that out a little bit. So we want to come down at a nice angle, but not too crazy. Alright, so now, what we're going to do, instead of just adding in one of these normal, like loop-de-loop deals like you normally would see, I think we're going to try and make a custom loop, right? Now, a lot of times on these kind of coasters, you'll pretty much just have a normal style loop, if you will. So we're going to kind of do something like this, right? We're going to have it go up. Let me see, that first one needs to go up more. Okay, and now this. See, the thing is, you got to curve it over just a little bit as you're going up the loop, right? So I'm going to continue to curve. What's happening there? Alright, so this is kind of tricky. I don't want to bank it. I want to just actually move it over. Kind of like this. Yeah, kind of like that. Right? No. Like this. And like that. How's that shape looking? That's looking like a pretty good shape, I think. Right? Alright, so let's just shorten this up just a little bit. And we'll continue to bring this down. Like so. Okay. We'll continue to bring this over. Over like this. How are we looking here? If you haven't done this before, it's actually quite difficult. A little bit more difficult than you might think if you haven't tried this before. Okay. Alright, so that actually looks pretty good, I think. So what I just want to do is I just want to click on here. And I want to remove the supports on that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Now let's see, what if I put a support there? Yeah. I like that more. That looks better. Alright, so now we're coming out of the loop, right? So let's go ahead and bump up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go uphill a little bit more. Are we banked at all here? No, okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to double up. So we're going to have a flat. We're going to make a dip, kind of like that. And now we're going to raise it back up like this. Okay. Cool. I think what we'll do is we'll go into an overbanked turn right out of this double up. Right, so you wouldn't quite normally see a ride like this, but I think it'd be kind of interesting. Let's see, can we do a banking offset here? Yeah. Let's do a banking offset. Just something like that. Okay, and now we're going to curve more. We're going to bank more. Come down a bit, like that. Alright, so now we want it almost parallel to the ground. We want to really bring that out to like 90, right around 90 degrees. Like that. Right, and extend this out a good bit. So there's our overbank curve. So now we're going to come down out of that curve. We're going to release down a bit. Right? We're going to curve over more, release down more, and come back almost all the way to flat. Probably should have taken some of that offset off while I was doing that, actually. Yeah, that was probably dumb. Let me go back to here like this and put this offset back to 0. Alright, Let's see if that fixes that. Let's just do a little bit of smooth banking and a smooth all. That should help that out a little bit. Okay, so let's go back out here. All right. Now, question is now, what do we want to do? We've got to get back over to this side somehow, right? So I'm thinking if we somehow maybe loop up over, like do a corkscrew kind of deal over, dang it, things are breaking down. It's not good. We're probably losing money. Okay, let's see. Some of this stuff is doing better. I still don't understand why our hot wieners is not doing well anymore. Huh. It was pumping out the money, man. That was our best money maker. And now all of a sudden, no one wants to buy anything from there. I mean, what in the world is going on? Customers last month, 42. Finances. Last month's income. Monthly running costs. Vendor salary. Lifetime profit. I mean, that's just dropping like a fly. What's up with our person? I'm over the moon with this job. My pay is fair. I mean, that's fine and everything, but why aren't you making any money? Why ain't you making any money there? Let's go ahead and let's see if we could lower this money for a hot dog down to $10 and a regular hot dog $7.20. And let's give them some extra ketchup. See if that makes them happy. Who doesn't like extra ketchup? And on the regular hot dog, we'll do extra gherkins. Yeah, a little extra gherkins and ketchup for your dogs. Alright, what's this say? What's this say? American Arrow is incomplete. Yes, no kidding, I'm not quite done with it. I don't know if they're going to have enough. This first hill is definitely not as big as I had hoped it would be. We are going to have to fix that. They're not going to have nearly enough, so if I start the test, there's no way they're going to make it through all of this. They may make it through the loop. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's right. All right, let's take this back down here. Stop test and restart test. Actually, I want to change this change speed to 14. Right. Let's see. I don't think... Man, I thought when I first made that hill, I thought it was a lot higher than it is. So they're not going to make it through this. I mean... What a ride. What a ride. You stay upside down for like an hour. Alright, so... There's a couple of things I'm not liking about this, so stop that. Huh. Alright, so let's delete from here back. Delete, 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 delete. Right. So let's keep this going straight up like this. Right. Whoa. Let me pause for a minute. I heard a loud banging noise coming from somewhere. So give me 1 second there, guys. I'm not sure what that was. Hold on. Alright guys, I am back. I think that loud noise was just the wind blowing a door shut in the house since I have the windows open because it's a beautiful day here. It is about 80 degrees and sunny, and it's Friday. So, I mean, who's not happy about that? Alright. Anyway, let's get back to our hill here. So we're going to do something like this, right? We're going to kind of just bring it down. Let's extend this out a little. We're just going to bring it down towards our hill here, like that. So that's definitely going to have enough here. Now this little dip, I did not like the way that that dipped up, so we're going to smooth that out. Yeah. Just smooth that out. Okay, and we're going to take this, we're going to wrap it all the way around here. We're going to go smooth banking, and we're going to smooth all, just to make that a bit better. Now let's run a test and see what we got. This should be much better than it was here. Alright, so we come down off of there. Going up our steep chain lift, coming down. Now we should have a lot more speed than we did last time. Alright, it's pretty good. Man, we still aren't getting a lot of speed out of there, are we? Huh. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and let's delete this again. And let's raise this up more. Right? Let's go one more, two more higher. And let's really just bring this drop, I mean, let's just bring it down, right? Whoa, whoa. Not quite like that, but I mean, definitely got to bring it pretty steep here. Let's just straighten that out like that, right? And then we'll just bring this up here and we'll just do a smooth all kind of deal just to smooth that out. And now start that test. I mean, look how steep that first hill is. I mean, that's super steep. So this should fly around this track a lot better. I think that loop we made is actually pretty nice. Usually it's a little more teardrop shaped that you would say from the side, but I think it's pretty good here. So let's just keep an eye on our stats over there. And that's all looking pretty good. Fear got up a little bit high there, a little bit of a spike, but nothing too bad. Coming through that turn. Okay. Whoa, stop. I don't want you to hit anybody. Alright, so what we might do is, let's go ahead and let's just grab this whole hill and lower it a bit. Alright, so we're going to lower that down more like that. And we're going to have to come back to here and we're just going to smooth this out. Right? So let's take this piece of track there up to this piece and we're going to smooth that. Look how that just smooths that out nicely. Right? We're going to do the same thing over here. Actually, we can actually just take this piece. That actually might work okay. So if it kind of bumps up, that'll be alright. And we'll come down. Alright, yeah, let's delete that, right? And we'll delete that. Alright, so that's fine. And what if we... this is kind of neat. What if we come back through... No, our banking offset, I want to move that back to 0. What if we come back through this like this? Right back through our loop. Bring this back a little. Right, something like that. And now... Now we turn back. I'm just... just bear with me, guys. I'm kind of just going with the flow on this one. This is going to be interesting. Right, so we'll come back to kind of a straight, almost about to bump back this other way. We'll shorten this up a little bit. And we'll bank back on a curve over like that. Right, and actually come uphill a bit. build that on. Just straighten that up, go up a little more, and over a bit more. Alright, so actually what we need to do is we need to put our mid-break run in. Right, so let's shorten this up. Forgot about that mid-break run. That's going to be important to get a second train on. So let's go ahead and let's get this back to 0. Right? And now we're going to do a block section. We are going to brake target speed. Doesn't matter. We don't really want it to brake very much. Let's put our catwalk on. Release speed. Yeah, let's just keep all that. Keep all that like that. Our block section. Okay. Can we make it shorter? We can. So we'll just make it just like that. And we'll go back to our regular track. Okay. So we're going to go up. We will turn our catwalk off. We will curve. We will bring it out a bit. And we will curve this way and up. Right? Kind of like that. We will start our bank a little more. Alright, our money's up to 16,000. That's good. Let's see, we got a $1,000 monthly profit going, so that's good. That is good, that is good. Alright. We're going to just keep this going up kind of like this. We'll even elongate this out a little more. Kind of like that. Now if we can get up to this point here, right, and mostly be flat. Let's run a test train and see what happens. And see how much speed we got coming up this last little hill that we got. Because if we have enough speed, what I want to do, we need to make our second inversion. We need to make sure we got 800 meters worth of track, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have by the time we get it back over to the end there. So let's see, coming down the hill into our loop, up and around our overbank curve that we lowered, so it's got a little more speed coming through there. Right, around our hill. Okay, we have some nice... No, 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 don't hit any people. Oh, God. Oh. Alright, so real quick, let's just pause and let's check in on our rides, alright? Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let me just exit that real quick. The teacups. Teacups is so expensive. Okay, so let's lower this down to $3.50, right? So it's getting a bit to be a bit older of a machine. So people don't want to go on it nearly as much. Let's check out the Wild Blue. Wild Blue is so expensive. I'm not queuing that long. Let's make this $8. And let's see. Our coaster. There aren't many rides in this park. I'm going on the oh, I clicked on a person. Okay, there we go. The queue was quite quick. The queue looks fast. Okay, so people are still happy with the... Yeah, people are still happy with that, so that's good, that's good. I mean, that's churning some people out, so that's a good thing there. What about our Cycola over here? Forgot about that ride. Okay, let's change the inspection time to... I'm just going to request an inspection on that one. Can I do that? Yeah, okay. I'm not queuing that long, it's so expensive. Alright, so let's make this $5.20. Alright, so we lowered all that, so hopefully we'll get some more people going there. Just wanted to check back on that real quick, and let's go ahead and unpause here. Okay, so right here, what I want to do, edit this track, there we go. Okay, so let's bring that back to kind of a flat area. We're going to flatten this out, okay? And now, flatten this out a little more. Something like this. And what I want to do is I want to start to roll this and push this way, right? kind of like that. Shorten this up a little. Move it more this way. And let's see. Keep bringing that like this. And bringing that even more now. Just extend it out a little. Kind of like that. See, it's still curving a bit more than I really wanted it to. No, that wasn't right. We need to actually curve it more this way. Move it over that way some more. Okay, this is going to be our second inversion, right? So let's bring that part in and bring that back over, extend this out. It's kind of going to be like a roll kind of deal, right? Something kind of like that. And bring that back through over this way and down. And just roll this back and down. Okay. So we're going to continue on this path down here. Right, so I think this is kind of cool. Let's see if we can curve this back underneath of this track. Like that. Okay. Bring it up a bit. Can we bring that up a little more? Curve that in. Like that. Curve that in a little more. And up. Can I move it up? No. What if I move it in and then up? Right. And then extend this. Let's see, how close can I get? Like that. Move this out with a little less curve. Down a bit. Let's see, right around there. Just shorten this track a bit. Kind of line it up with where we're going to be going here. And bring that back to a 0. Alright. So now we're going to have it loop down like that. Let's see, shorten this up. We're going to have it go down pretty steep. And then like that. Back up. Oh no. I'm going to have to move this bathroom. I'll just select this and move this. Just move it in just a little bit further. Select this torch. Move that guy. Just put it right in there. Okay. Come back to edit track. Alright. What I want to do is I want to pop up like this. And then down. I come to here. And down. No. No, you don't want to do that. Do ya? Do ya? Alright, something like that. Something kind of like that, but I just want to smooth this out a little bit. Right? Something that's going to give some airtime right at the end there. Now, I may need to adjust that just to, let's go back through here. Let's do a little smooth banking, a little smooth all. Right? Let's do the same up through here. Let's see what this looks like here, this twist. I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead from here. The smooth tool is your friends, guys. The smooth banking, smooth all. The smooth tool is most certainly your friend, so don't ignore it. Right? Let's do a couple smooth bankings, a couple smooth alls, and that's it, because we want to make sure that our inversion there stays fairly well intact. And let's go ahead and click Done and go to Operations. We're going to do block section, number of trains 3, and yeah. Let's see, let's change our minimum waiting time to 25 seconds. And let's give it a test, right? So I see 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, no, we don't want to do 3. We want to do 2. There we go. Oh, that's interesting how that hangs off over there. Let's just see if that works. Okay, let's go on a test. Little test-a-rooney here. So once this gets out of the lift hill, that second train should begin to go. Right, so let's see if we can watch for that in the background. Right, once it clears the lift hill, it must be the mid-block, the mid-break run. So after it clears the mid-break run, let's see if that one starts to go. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. That mid-break run was not quite what we were looking for there. Let's edit this. I may be doing this wrong, but target brake speed. Huh. Okay, so maybe the problem is this is releasing, but this train's not actually going down at all. That could be. Let's stop our test here and let's see. So there's our block section, right? Right there. That's a regular piece of track. This, we're going to have to delete this. Okay, we're going to have to delete that. So, okay, so we'll do one piece like this. We will, whoops, let's try that again. Let's make sure this piece is up a little bit like that. We can shorten it up a tad as well. Something kind of like that. Okay. Now let's shorten this and go down. Go down more. Whoops. No, I don't. No. I don't want this to be a block section. Yes, that's all I want right there. Just like that. Alright, now we shorten it up. Now we drop it down. Right? Kind of like that. Drop it down to the flow. Delete you. And let's see. Put you back to 0. Shorten you up. Drop you down. Why is this turning like this? What is your problem? Connect. Thank you. Okay, drag you to here. Smooth banking. Smooth all. Okay, perfect. Alright. So now let's try. I still don't think this is going to work. I still think I need to extend that track longer. It's just not going to pull that car in. That's going to be the problem. Alright, let's test it. Let's test it. Wild Blue has broken down. What else we got? Spectacle's broken down. Spectacle's been fixed. Oh, there it goes. Okay, okay, so that was what it needed. It just needed that little bit more of track. See how that's pulling in now? Alright, so that was good. So now this block brake section, it should just skip through it. right? But that's, let's see here. Yeah. Alright, and our little roll. I don't know how that roll was. Man, this is gonna be rough right here. Whoa! I don't know about this track. Oh boy. Oh! Okay. That actually ended up okay. Let's see the results. Oh, the length is not long enough. Ah. Weak sauce, man. Alright, so we're going to have to edit that then. That's not long enough. I really want to get those two... Man, it turned out to be a pretty good ride, though. I want to really get those 2 achievements so we can get the money for that. So the only problem I see with this right here is it was just a little bit too slow through there. So we're going to just lower this down like this, right? We're just going to lower this down to say around here. So now since we did that, we're going to have to adjust a few things because this right here looks jacked up, right? So let's do smooth banking. Let's smooth all. Right, so when it comes around through there, we should have a better speed through here. Okay, let's just do a smooth banking, a smooth all. Let's see, this right here is kind of jacked up as well now. Do a little smooth all on that guy. Like that, smooth banking. Okay, let's just extend that to there, do a smooth banking. Alright, nice. Let's just click back here and stop our test. And, alright, so right here, we're going to delete this, and we're going to delete this. And this is where we're going to gain our extra length from, right? So let's go ahead and just curve this over here, like so. Okay, now let's make this second piece flat. I want this to be flat. Okay. And let's have it go up a bit. No, not quite like that. Alright, we can probably curve down as of right here. That's fine. Alright, so that's going to be just too close to that. So let's have it curve down a little more. Too much. Too close. Down more. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be an up, like that, and then let's extend this kind of like that. It's going to give it a little dip of airtime, like that, right? Bring that up to 0, curve this back down, curve it at the same time, move it over, kind of like that, right? Let's just really whip this curve around. Hard bank it in there. Like that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's try to align that a little bit better, give it a little tighter of a thing. Okay, and now we're going to flatten back out. We're going to come out of our bank. Right? We're going to go up just a little. Move over as we unbank back to flat. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit more of an uphill, right, and we're going to do a little bit of a downhill, and then a bit more of an uphill. Whoa. Okay, so let's delete that top part. Can't have that connect there, can I? Alright, so let's grab this. Actually, we'll back that out. We'll bring that down and under that little area. And then back up. Alright. Up a little stronger. Like this. And like this. Okay, so now let's grab all of this right here. Let's just do a little smoothing just to make it not quite as rough coming through here. Let's grab this and let's go like that, and we'll do a little smooth banking, a little smooth all. Okay. So I'm not sure how much speed is going to be coming through here, so let's do a test. Depending on how much speed they're coming through here, I mean, these could be these little double ups and double downs and little bumps we have going here. This could be too much. We may have to put a little trim brakes in at the end here. I got a text message there. I apologize for that. Alright, so we just want to focus on this part here. Okay, comes through there nicely. Let's see here. It's got some good speed. This part here, this is going to be rough. Whoa, that was... We're going to have to put some trim brakes in there. Let's see what that overall is. Oh. Wow. That actually turned out pretty good. What were our challenges? Alright, do we get the length? Oh, length 706. Oh man, you're killing me. You're killing me. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I mean, that part at the end, I don't know how they like that part. It's pretty rough at the end there. Alright, let's just stop that. I mean, this is... Alright. Said we were gonna go for it. I mean, let's go for it, right? Let's go for it. So we still definitely have some room over here. Let's just move this over just a little like that. Okay. Huh. My only concern... Okay, I could probably... I see what I need to do. Let's add in a chain lift here, right? This will act like another block section. Shouldn't really need a chain here, but just in case, we'll put that there. We'll come down this hill area like this, right? And I think what we'll do is we'll do another, let's do another loop, right? Let's do it short. Let's do it short this time. Move this over, right? Do something like this, move this over more. Like that. It's kind of difficult to see here. What's happening? This does not want to cooperate. You cooperated so well the first time. Now you don't want to cooperate at all. Alright, let's just build that on there. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, better yet, what we're going to do is we're going to come up like this, and then we're going to come out of it like a roll. Alright, so we'll come over this way now, and we'll roll through that. I'm not quite sure what kind of technical name it is for this loop. Right, we're going to come through it like that. Something kind of like that. Whoa. Whoa. That is interesting. Can we move this over like that? And then just smooth bank. Alright, so what's this gonna do? This is gonna come through here, up through here, and roll out and down. Right, so let's take this and let's smooth bank and smooth all. Alright, so now let's start the test. So we added all this. I don't think that's going to add up to 100 more meters of track though. That's the only problem. I think we're going to be just short on our length. Ugh. Ugh, this is rough. This is taking up the whole stream. I'm already at my time limit on this stream, but I'm not going to give up, guys. I'm not going to give up. So we'll just get this finished up, and we'll open it up next time. But I think we're going to do it maybe on this one. And that, folks, is why this game is so time-consuming. Okay, so it did need that chain just barely, though. It may not even get up through this loop. Yeah, I don't really like how slowly it goes through. We could maybe... I think we're going to have to do a little chain action over here. What's the finishing score here? What's the finishing score? Give me a new pair of shoes. Okay, I mean, it wasn't quite as good. What about the length? What about the length? Yeah, 844, booyah! Alright, so we got the length. The only problem is I do not like how slow it goes through this hill. So what we're going to do, bear with me here, guys. We're almost done. Just hang on for the end. Alright, so let's go ahead through and delete back, and we will go... Alright, so it's going to have some speed here. Alright, we're going to go directly into our chain. Our chain's going to go up, steep, 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 and then down over top. Right? Whoa, okay, that's fine. And then we'll come down, whoops, whoopsie. Alright, just like that. And I think that is going to finish everything up. So let's just do one more test. I think that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and ride it. Let's go ahead and ride that, and we'll see how it is for ourselves. Down. Oh. Oops, a little rickety there. I may have to smooth that just a little bit. Come down for our mid-break run. Over into... Ooh. We're going to have to smooth that too. Definitely needs some smoothing. A little bump action there, right up our hill. Yeah, we're going to have to smooth out that first loop and that second roll. Yeah, I think our loops are good. I think they just need a little smoothing. I mean, hey, if the people... Oh man, did I just... Oh man. Crap. That's alright, that's alright. That'll give us time just to go back in here real quick. Let's just grab this, and let's just grab this loop, like so. And we're going to do some smooth banking, right? Smooth all, smooth banking, smooth all. Alright. Now let's go into here. Let's grab this whole piece, and smooth banking, smooth all, smooth banking, smooth all. Alright, so that's still going to twist along there. Okay, so that comes down through here. Got our little bump up, that's fine. This is fine. Alright, so let's take this from here, up through here. Smooth banking, smooth all, smooth banking, smooth all. Okay. One thing I saw that I didn't like is I wanted this track here to bank back in right? And then this one, I wanted this to go back to almost 0 down here. Just, yeah, that's close enough. And then this here should be back at 0 as well. I mean, that should be pretty fine. Let's just grab this and smooth banking, smooth all. Alright, good enough. I think right here what we'll do is we'll just, what's going on here? Can I get that back to 0? No, 0.8, that's it. About right here. All I want to do is put in some trim brakes, man. Cannot place here. Why? You know what? You know what? How dare you? How dare you? 0. Look, see? It wasn't so hard, was it? 0. Like that. Alright, so where I got 0 bank, right here. Trim brakes. Thank you. Target speed, let's just target this down to like 30. This is fine. Okay. Now this over here. Let's just maneuver that just a little bit. Okay, okay. Alright, now let's give it a test. I mean, that should be alright. That should be alright. This... Why can't I bank that now? I don't get it. Alright, that's fine. So that's the part with the brakes. Alright, so grab that, smooth that, smooth that. Ugh, I just hate how that looks. I just hate it, man. I really hate it. Let's see here. Alright, so that braked a bit. Alright. You know what? If you like it, guys, I'm just gonna leave it there. If the people like it, then whatever. I'm not that upset about it. Alright. Good enough. Good enough for me. Good enough for government work. Let's throw that in. Let's place our entrance. Let's at least see if people want to ride this, and then we'll end our stream. So let's see, we'll put our entrance in the middle, we'll put our exit right here, right where they exit. We will connect our entrance to the path like this, right, like that. We'll have it come down, come down, come down, come down, come down into the flat, curve around like this, curve around like that, like that. Let's get another angle here so we can actually see what we're doing. Kind of. Okay, got another one of these guys. Something like this. We'll just have this snake along here. Like that. Have it snake along here. Obstructed. Don't you tell me you're obstructed, man? I don't know what kind of voice that was. Okay, and boom! So we got that. Let us go into our path, our normal path. No. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not really what I wanted. No, I don't like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. Advanced settings. We want curved slopes, right? So we can curve this down like that. Alright? Yeah. Now I can turn curve slopes off. And boom. Connect it up just like that. And open you. And finances. $12 to start. Right? So did we get our challenge? Here's our notification. Challenge complete. Challenge complete. Click on our challenge. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Whoops. Pause the game. $1,000 reward and $1,000 reward. Boom. Money in the bank. Alright, let's check our finances. We haven't checked this in a little bit of a while. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess we're doing okay as far as things are making money here. Psychola. Wow, that's not making any money. Pause you for a moment. I'm not queuing that long. Oh no, it's broken down. Okay, that's just last month's profit. Maybe since it was broken down, let's change this to 10 minutes. Check it every 10 minutes. Okay. Let's go back to play. Alright, let's see if people are going to get on our ride here. Oh, they're piling in. Let's call this, how about Big Blue? Big Blue. There we go. Big Blue is set to go. Yes, definitely do this every 10 minutes. Okay. Alright. Pretty cool ride, if I do say so myself. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Even with its second train hanging over the hill there. But once this gets going, it's going to be churning out some people. Definitely going to be churning out some people. Let's go ahead and look in here. We got big, long trains. We got 2 running on a break block section. And that's starting to look pretty promising. Alright, people are piling in there. Wonder how much this costs to make. Probably a lot. Overview. Where do I even see that at? The queue looks fast. This park is a bargain. Entry is cheap, and now Big Blue is cheap too. Cheap? It's $12. It's not that cheap. I don't know. Alright, so as soon as that goes through the block break section, these people should get on. Just like that. Okay, perfect. And boom. There we go. Everything's working pretty well. Alright guys, that is gonna have to do it for today's stream. We ran a little bit long, but we got the Big Blue made, our second coaster of the park. If you guys are liking this series, click that like button for me. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, you can leave me a comment if you wish. And that's gonna do it for Planet Coaster 100 Million, our live stream series, episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will go ahead and give this a save real quick, just to be on the safe side. Save that park, overwrite, okay, and resume. And we will check you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you later.